Hey, me again. I had to wait till I got to the top of the mountain to make the rest of this video, or another idea that I wanted to talk about, because I was just breathing too heavy. I wouldn't have been able to talk properly. So we've talked about system 1 and system 2, and there's a simple way to understand it that I think is really useful, and it's a bit of a mantra. It has the benefit of alliteration, so it's easy to remember. It's recognize and respond. That's basically the name of the game of just about everything that we're doing here. It's learning to recognize the hidden psychological influences that are keeping you stuck in your addiction and learning how to better respond to them. Recognize the automatic, respond with the deliberate. Recognize system 1 flaws and respond with system 2 strategies and solutions. So recognize and respond is a really useful thing. I know I'm going to be saying this a lot, but write that down. Write it somewhere that you see it every day. Write it somewhere where it can become part of your daily routine. Recognize and respond. And as you're going along, just try to pay attention to what your biggest problem is. In my last video, I talked about how you can't fix everything at once. If we're going to find the flaws in our system 1 and use our system 2 to build new and better habits, that takes time. That takes time to get that habit fully integrated, to make it to the point where after a while you don't even have to think about it. And that's the goal, because recovery is hard. It's hard, it's exhausting, it takes a lot of effort. That's why people that sort of white knuckle it and just go cold turkey without any real help or strategies often relapse, because they're just trying to use all of their energy and willpower to just resist the urge to drink. And eventually that willpower and that energy gives out. But if you can recognize the system 1 flaws that are making you stressed and that are making you disconnected, lonely, lost in life, and then you can start to respond to them and build new habits one at a time, slowly, week by week. After a few months, you could have 4 or 5 new habits of self-regulation, stress relief, community connection, all kinds of amazing things. And then you're at a point where the drinking or the drugs just don't really interest you as much. And I know I said that before, but that's just because I think it's important we know what we're working towards. And I think it's important that we know how we're getting there, so that you don't give up, so that you can have the motivation to keep trying. So pick one thing today that's your biggest problem, and then pick 2 more things that are a medium-sized problem and then a small problem. And then ask yourself, how can I fix it? And if you're watching this video, leave it in the comments, and then maybe I can help give some ideas. All right, thank you. And I have a couple more videos once I get to the top of the mountain.